Nitrogen moves in an atmospheric cycle known as the nitrogen cycle. The main nitrogen reservoir is the atmosphere, which is about 80% nitrogen gas. Nitrogen gas consists of two atoms of nitrogen held together by a triple covalent bond as N2. A triple bond holds atoms together more strongly than a single or double bond. All organisms use nitrogen to build ATP, nucleic acids, and proteins. But most organisms cannot use the gaseous form of nitrogen that exists in the atmosphere. Eukaryotes lack an enzyme that can break the strong bond between the two nitrogen atoms. Therefore, it is necessary for reactions to occur that transform nitrogen gas into more usable forms of nitrogen and drive the nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen fixation is a reaction that transforms nitrogen gas into ammonium. Nitrogen fixation occurs when a small amount of ammonium forms as a result of lightning-fueled reactions in the atmosphere. Energy from the lightning causes nitrogen gas to react with atmospheric water vapor to produce ammonium. Ammonium is a more useful form of nitrogen than nitrogen gas. Now let's follow a molecule of nitrogen gas through the nitrogen cycle. Step 1. Only certain prokaryotes can carry out nitrogen fixation. Some bacteria, which are prokaryotic organisms that live in the soil, perform nitrogen fixation. They break the bonds in gaseous nitrogen from the atmosphere and use the nitrogen to form ammonia, or NH3. Ammonia then dissolves in the soil to form ammonium, or NH4. Step 2. This step in the cycle occurs when soil ammonium is taken up by plants from soil water. These photosynthetic organisms use nitrogen to make chlorophyll. Step 3. Animals obtain nitrogen by eating plants or one another. When the animal deposits waste or dies, bacterial and fungal decomposers return the nitrogen wastes and remains to the soil by a process called ammonification. Step 4. Nitrification is a two-step process that converts ammonium to nitrates. Nitrification is essential to ecosystem health because it prevents ammonium from building up to toxic concentrations. First, ammonia-oxidizing bacteria and archaea, like the ones living near extremely hot vents on the ocean floor, convert ammonium to nitrite, or NO2. Other bacteria then take up nitrite and use it in reactions that form nitrates, or NO3. Step 5. Nitrates are then taken up and used by plants. Step 6. Denitrification, an anaerobic reaction carried out mainly by bacteria, converts nitrates to nitrogen gas, and the cycle is then complete. To recap, nitrogen gas from the atmosphere is transformed into ammonium by bacteria in the soil through a process called nitrogen fixation. Plants, which are primary producers, take up and use ammonium through their roots. Animals then eat the plants and deposit waste and remains, which are returned to the soil by bacterial and fungal decomposers in a process called ammonification. Then, the two-step process of nitrification occurs when ammonia-oxidizing bacteria and archaea convert ammonia to nitrite, and other bacteria convert nitrite to nitrate. Nitrate is taken up and used by plants. The last step of the cycle is denitrification by bacteria, which returns the nitrates left in the soil to nitrogen gas back in the atmosphere.